Let me ask you a question. What do you think robs a person of their future success? Is it the big, spectacular failures, the bankruptcies, the business collapses, the public embarrassments? No, those are just the visible symptoms. The real thieves of success are silent. They are the small, seemingly harmless habits that creep into our lives unnoticed, day after day. They are the tiny compromises we make, the small neglects we allow. As I've often said, success is not something you pursue. Success is something you attract by the person you become. And that becoming is shaped not just by what you do, but by what you stop doing. It's about what you no longer tolerate in your life. The great battle for your future is not fought on grand stages. It's fought in the quiet moments of your day. It's a choice between discipline and regret. Today, we're going to unmask these silent thieves and, more importantly, learn how to replace them. Because it's not enough to simply stop a bad habit. You must replace it with a good one. That's the key to lasting change. The first and most cunning thief is procrastination. It whispers to you, wait for the perfect moment. Wait until you're more inspired, more rested, more prepared. But the perfect moment never comes. Procrastination is the assassin of opportunity. It doesn't just steal your time, it erodes your self-respect. Every time you delay action, you send a message to your subconscious that you can't be trusted to follow through. The antidote: action. Just start. Don't wait for motivation. Let the action itself be the motivation. Remember, the law of diminishing intent. The longer you wait to do something, the less likely you are to do it. So, when the idea is hot and the emotion is strong, act. Make the phone call. Write the first paragraph. Take the first step. Progress creates confidence, and confidence fuels more progress. Hand in hand with procrastination comes its devious twin, justification. These are the stories we tell ourselves to stay in our comfort zones. I'm too tired, I don't have the resources. It's not the right time. These reasons may sound logical, but they are just excuses in disguise. They are elaborate fictions we create to protect ourselves from the discomfort of effort and the possibility of failure. I have a simple philosophy on this: you can have reasons or you can have results. You can't have both. Every minute you spend justifying why you can't is a minute stolen from figuring out how you can. The energy you pour into building a case for inaction is the very energy needed to solve the problem. Drop the stories, face the brutal facts, own your situation, and start from there. Results are the only thing that matters. Now, let's talk about a uniquely modern disease: distraction. In our world, your attention is the most valuable currency, and everyone is trying to steal it. The notifications, the endless scrolls, the constant pings, they are designed to fracture your focus. You think you're just taking a quick break, but an hour later you find you've accomplished nothing. This isn't multitasking. It's what I call multi-fumbling. You can't do two things well at once. You must guard your attention as you would guard your life. Build fortresses around your focus. Turn off notifications. Set specific times for checking emails and social media. When it's time to work, work. When it's time to play, play. Don't mix the two. A distracted life is a shallow life. A focused life is a powerful life. The next thief is more subtle. It's neglect. It's the slow abandonment of the fundamentals. Success is built on a foundation of simple, daily disciplines. What happens when you stop reading the books? When you stop exercising? When you neglect your key relationships? The foundation begins to crack. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow, quiet erosion. You don't notice the damage until the whole structure starts to tremble. Don't neglect the simple things. Take care of your health, for it is the vehicle that carries you toward your goals. Keep learning, because if you're not learning, you're falling behind. Nurture your relationships, for they are your greatest source of strength and joy. Success is a holistic endeavor. Neglect one area, and all other areas will eventually suffer. And what happens after you achieve a measure of success? A new, dangerous thief appears. Comfort. Comfort is the warm, cozy bed that you never want to leave. After the struggle, the fight, the climb, it's tempting to say, I've made it. Now I can relax. This is a trap. The moment you get comfortable is the moment you start to decline. Your skills get dull. Your ambition softens. Your edge is lost. The laws of nature teach us that everything is either growing or dying. There is no standing still. Progress is a continuous journey, not a destination. You must maintain a healthy sense of dissatisfaction. Always be looking for the next challenge, the next level of growth. Celebrate your achievements, yes, but don't build a monument to them. Use them as a platform, not a resting place. Now, consider the people around you. There's a phenomenon I call association drift. It's the subtle, almost imperceptible influence of your environment on your thinking and your standards. You become the combined average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you surround yourself with people who have low ambitions, who complain, who make excuses, their habits and attitudes will slowly seep into you. Your standards will drop to meet theirs. It happens so gradually, you won't even notice. It is vital that you consciously choose your associations. Seek out people who lift you up, who challenge you, who are playing a bigger game than you are. The right association can pull you up to a higher level. The wrong one will drag you down into mediocrity. It's one of the most important decisions you will ever make. Then we have the destroyer of fortunes, the saboteur of progress, emotional reaction. Something goes wrong, a deal falls through, someone criticizes you, you face an unexpected obstacle. The undisciplined mind reacts instantly with anger, fear, or despair. This emotional surge hijacks your thinking and can lead you to say or do things that destroy months, or even years, of hard work. The mark of maturity and power is the space you create between stimulus and response. Don't just react. Pause. Breathe. Think. Choose your response. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. That is where your true power lies. Control your emotions, or they will control you and your destiny. Finally, we have the thief that guarantees you repeat your mistakes. A lack of evaluation. Many people go through life on autopilot. They finish a day, a week, a project, and they just move on to the next thing without a second thought. This makes progress accidental. To make progress intentional, you must practice regular, honest evaluation. At the end of each day, ask yourself, what did I do well? What could I have done better? What did I learn? This isn't about beating yourself up, it's about learning and adjusting. Failure is not a person, it's an event, and failure is your greatest teacher, but only if you take the time to study its lessons. Keep a journal, review your performance. Turn your experiences, both good and bad, into wisdom. This is how you ensure that the future is better than the past. So, we've identified the silent thieves: procrastination, justification, distraction, neglect, comfort, negative association, emotional reaction, and lack of evaluation. But as I said at the beginning, it's not enough to just stop these habits. You must apply the replacement rule. Nature abhors a vacuum. When you remove a bad habit, you must immediately fill that space with a good one. Instead of procrastinating, practice the 5-minute rule. Work on a task for just 5 minutes. Instead of justifying, practice taking ownership. Instead of distraction, practice deep work in focused blocks. Instead of neglect, schedule time for health, learning, and relationships. Instead of comfort, actively seek out new challenges. Instead of negative association, join a mastermind group. Instead of reacting, practice the pause. And instead of a lack of evaluation, make a daily review, your final ritual of the day. This is how you transform your life. Not with a single, massive leap, but with small, consistent, daily choices. You don't decide your future. You decide your habits, and your habits decide your future. Start today. Identify one silent thief in your life and choose its replacement. Begin the process of becoming the person who attracts the success you desire. Thank you for investing your time with me today. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And for more on the philosophies of success and personal achievement, make sure you subscribe. Don't just let your life happen to you. Design it. Thank you.